Hi, Namaste. My name is Henry Chadiker. Over the years, I have produced more than 100 videos to explain the teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. He is very dear to my heart. And now, in a few weeks, I am traveling again to the Sri Ramana Ashram and to the mountain of Arunachala to film more videos and interviews. I would like to start this video by asking those of you that have appreciated the videos that I have posted to please send a donation to my non-profit organization, OmIllumination.com. I have a lot of expenses of equipment and travel, and it would be very appreciated if you could help me in filming more videos about the teaching and the life of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. For those of you that will send a donation, I would like to send you the booklet, Who Am I? The president of the Sri Ramana Ashram in 2016, Mr. Sundaram, did ask me to distribute this booklet as much as I could. I have several hundred left, and I would like you to get a copy of this very important booklet. Basically, the very source of the teaching of Bhagavan. When you make a donation, you can send me your address at henryhanuman@hotmail.com, and it will be a pleasure to send you one of those booklets. Now, for those of you who are fairly new to my videos about Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, I would like to go over again why I am a devotee of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. In 1992, I became a student of Adida Samraj that you see here. He was a Western spiritual adept that was at the time also very controversial, but it was clear to me that he was highly informed about the various spiritual traditions around the world. At one point, he described that he had a great spiritual awakening, a samadhi in a Hindu temple in Los Angeles. And that when he looked at all the tradition to see who had such enlightenment, he said that he could only see Ramana Maharshi as someone who had reached such samadhi. My beloved wife, Beatriz, was in a terminal phase of cancer, and she was deeply in love with Adida Samraj. She went to the next step and became his devotee, and she met him in person at least a few times. I decided that I did not want to be a devotee of Adida Samraj, so I decided to study deeply the teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, and my heart was warmed up, so to speak, when I saw this vintage film of Bhagavan when he was in his ashram in 1938. Then I've read all that I could find in English and French and Spanish about the life and teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, and to this day he is my main inspiration when it comes to my spiritual life, spiritual awakening, self-realization. He has a very special place in my heart. Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi had a special technique to help his devotees at the time of death. And Adida Samraj used that technique and even made it more simple and available to his devotees. Basically, it was to, at the time of death, to relax completely. In yoga, it's called the position of Sravasana. You let go. Nothing you can do. Death is coming. And someone helping puts a hand on the heart and on the top of the head of the person that is dying. After looking for ways to die and hundreds of books to help my beloved wife that was dying in 1995, we adopted that technique with the help of several devotees of Adida Samraj. We did this 24 hours a day for nearly 7 days. And at the very last moments, I was the one who had my hand on her heart and the other hand on top of her head. And on that magical moment, I called, Ramana, 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 help me. And at that moment, my wife that had been in a coma for many days took a deep breath, opened her eyes. She had a great smile. And then the Sahasrara, the top of the head, opened and the soul left the body. It was, and it is, one of the greatest spiritual experiences I had in my life. Since then, I have helped more than 20 people at the time of death to do the transition with mostly very positive and peaceful results. Shortly after the passing of my wife, I decided that I wanted to do something to help spread the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. A few years later, I went back to film school to prepare myself to do documentaries, and that desire to serve Bhagavan ultimately brought me to the mountain of Arunachala, where, among other videos, I had a series of talks with David Godman, who I consider the greatest scholar on the life and teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. I am now 73-year-old, and I feel very fortunate that I can still make videos, documentary, that can help people to discover their true identity. As Bhagavan said, the greatest service you can do for humanity is your own self-realization. And from all the letters and emails and comments that I got over the years from the videos I have published, it seems that it has helped many people to inquire deeply about their true identity. So my intentions in the months to come is to publish more videos on the sacred mountain of Arunachala about the teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. If you can help me in my travel and to buy more equipment, please send a donation at omillumination.com, and I will be very happy to send you the booklet, Who Am I? Thank you very much. Namaste.